2-1. Covert operatives Ozaki and the domestic media. While public opinion in the United States was being carefully manipulated, significant developments were also unfolding within Japan. At the center of these domestic operations was Asahi Shimbun journalist Hatsumi Ozaki. Ozaki was publicly known as an expert on Chinese affairs, but behind the scenes, he maintained deep ties with Soviet intelligence networks. At the time, he collaborated with Richard Sorge, a German embassy official who was in fact a Soviet spy. Together, they transmitted Japan's classified information to the Soviet Union. Ozaki's influence extended deep into the heart of the Japanese government, specifically the Kano cabinet. The chief cabinet secretary, Kazami, was known to be a communist sympathizer and had close ties with Ozaki. In fact, it is said that Ozaki was the first to propose the concept of the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. However, the series of events that followed are believed by some to have been part of a calculated strategy to drag Japan into a prolonged and devastating war. At the time, Japan's military leadership, particularly within the Army General Staff, was committed to a policy of peace. This may come as a surprise today, but figures like Kanji Ishiwara and other senior staff were actively seeking a negotiated settlement with Chiang Kai-shek, hoping to avoid further escalation. Despite this, Ozaki and media outlets like Asahi Shimbun relentlessly pushed for a hardline stance against China, fueling public support for continued warfare. Politicians, fearing electoral defeat, were swept up in this media-driven chorus. Even after the fall of Nanjing, Ozaki continued to advocate for further military action, urging an attack on Chongqing and intensifying the conflict with Chiang Kai-shek's regime.